The most important aspect of the site is the content that you add. There are several different ways to add content. The first one would be if you double-click anywhere on the site, you'll see a menu pop up. If I wanted to add text, I'd simply click the text option, and then I can add the text that you want. I could then change the font size. I've got several options here, so I could make this a heading, and then notice that I've got center, right, and left align options as well. Another way to add content to your page is to use the menu option on the right-hand side of the screen. If I wanted to add an image, I'd simply click on image, and this will allow me to upload from my computer. The site is separated into sections, so I could delete a certain section, and I can work in these sections separately. I can also drag and drop my image anywhere I would like, so I could move this to the center, or I could drag it up into this section so that it's next to my text. If I click on the image, I can resize it. And I want you to notice how some of the image got cropped off here. There's also an uncrop option to make sure your whole image comes into view. One of my favorite aspects about Google Sites are the layout options. If I wanted to include an artifact with a title and a description, I can simply click on one of the layout options, and then I can click on the plus sign to add maybe an image, something from Google Drive, and there's also a place to add a title, and then a description or a reflection. So let's say I wanted to add something from Google Drive. I'm going to click on the plus sign and then from Drive, and everything from my Drive will pull up here. Now I'm going to choose an expository writing Google Slides, and then I'm going to choose Insert. And you'll notice that pops in right here on my site. The reflection piece is very important, so this will allow others to see why you've uploaded that piece of work. Some of the examples of what you might reflect on might be what you learned. I want you to notice the most challenging aspect of the project was. In the future, I plan to. So just giving people a little bit of insight here. Now, there are two really important aspects we need to know about adding work from Google Drive. Number one is I won't be able to advance slides when I'm in the preview mode. So this is just giving me a thumbnail so I get a glimpse into the work I'm adding. But you'll need to click on the preview option or wait until your site is published to see all of the slides. Now you can see that I can go through the slides. I'll exit the preview option. The next thing to note, and probably the most important, is that Google Docs and Google Slides, all Google products, come in with their original share settings. If the Google document is not shared, anyone who views your site will get this "you need permission" error. So you'll want to make sure that these are shared as anyone in Northwest or anyone with the link can view the document. It's important to note that the document is always shared with yourself, so although you're able to view the document, it's a good idea to open this up in Drive and just check the share settings. I hope that you'll explore several of the different layout options over here on the right-hand side. We're going to add a different option, and then we'll show another popular way of adding content, and that's the Embed option. So if I wanted to add possibly a video or a wall to my site, I could click on Embed and then simply paste in the link. For now, I'm going to go ahead and use an Adobe Spark video that I've created. The preview option will just provide a thumbnail to the video where the viewer will then click the thumbnail to open it in a new window. I prefer the whole page option, and this means that it's completely embedded into your site. So while I can't view the video while it's in the edit mode, when I go to preview, that video will be able to be viewed directly from my Google site. These videos, just like anything else, can be resized so that you can add a reflection or a description beside it. So just to recap, the Google site is separated into sections. Note that you can duplicate or even delete sections. You can also add an emphasis background if that fits with the layout of your site.